Hi, my Aquarius. Welcome to your soul and love guidance. And if you want to go in deep and the messages for the month of March, you can go ahead and go to see the monthly of, your monthly in March, which I just did weeks ago. This one is only for the last 2 weeks of March, and it's very short, and it's going to help you to go to the right path and enter April with the right foot. Okay, so after saying that, let's go and look at your cards. First, we have my Aquarius, the Fool in reverse, as your general energy for the last 2 weeks. Well, you're going to have people are trying to fool you, or you're going to be acting like a fool. Do you really want to be acting like a fool? Do you want people to take advantage of you? Because that's what is going to be happening this last 2 weeks of March from the 17th to 31st, right? Just make sure that whatever opportunities or anything that is given to you that look really amazing it's real, right? Do not be taken by surprise of at the end is like it's not true, and they offer you something that it's not, and then it just doesn't matter in a certain way, I believe, because well, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know that these people try to take advantage of you because you're going to be alert, right? You're not going to allow these people to try to fool you or act like a fool. When it comes to relationships, and I have a card here that you need to focus on, I will get there. The Fool card also means, like you're going to be in a relationship where it's highly changeable, and it's just certain things that are going to be happening in your relationships in terms to any relationship, right? Not only in love, but relationship at work, with your family, with your friends. But I'm saying it doesn't matter, you're alert now. But you know what, the good thing, what you need to avoid, you got the Arrow card and you got the Angel. The Angel is a great card because the Angel is saying, like, no matter what's happening, you're going to have that protection from harm and people going around trying to fool you, trying to do things to you. So you are going to be protected, but it doesn't mean that you need to just allow this to happen. You be aware of what's going on around you, and these people trying to take advantage of you in any way, relationships in any way, right? And the arrow is saying you're going to the right path, right? It doesn't matter what's going on in the aspect of your life, even if you feel sad, you feel like things are not going the right way, they are going the right way. If you see this arrow, you can see maybe it's the skies are cloudy, but the sun is still here. So it means it just doesn't matter of what's going on, even with these people around, things are going in the right path with you. So try to avoid to see more the cloudiness in here, and just remember you are protected and you are going to the right path. That's what basically it is. Try to avoid seeing the negative. All right, there's still sun in there. When it comes to what you need to focus on, you need to focus in relationship dynamics, and that means things that you are ignoring in your relationships. Maybe you forgetting of what you really want, right? What are your desires at in a relationship? Maybe you are giving too much. People are taking a lot from you, making you a fool, taking you for granted, and for what? So I think you need to be focused more in your relationship and not only what other people want, but what you want. I'm not saying become selfish at all. I'm saying just do not let people take advantage of you. Like, pay attention to yourself too, that relationship with yourself. Because it's important that you know the relationship with yourself before you even relate to others. And what is your lesson? Listen, envy. It might be people that wants to be in your position. People wants what you have, probably. So you need to deal with this energy. But remember, you are the same as everyone else. There's nothing different. People has different challenges. And I'm pretty sure that it's you, the person who has to deal with these people that want these things from you. Sometimes I do feel like you want to be in someone else's shoes, right? And say like, oh, I wish I could be in that person's shoes, like she's doing better, because you're here in the arrow card. looking at the negativism. So you are going to pass through this with this energy with the Fool, because I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to see the other side of the fence. These people are the one who wants from you something, and you're going to deal with it, right? You need to learn how to go ahead and love yourself more and have that relationship with yourself. Pay attention to what you really want, who you are, right? That's in any area of your life. Now, when it comes to love, this is for my single people. When I mean single, is the lonely ones, the solos. You have nobody. You might like someone, but you're not in that committed relationship. Even if you see someone once in a while, but you're not committed, this is for you. I got the house, the man. The man could be a woman too, a man or a woman. It just doesn't matter. It represents you. A house and the birds. And it's telling me, for my singles, this is like how you can activate love, right? Because this is the guidance. So I think there is something about you that you need to communicate to people now in this next 2 weeks. I think you need to be more comfortable when you speak. I don't know if you're not feeling yourself, you're not having that relationship within you, you're not having that confidence enough. So when you are talking to people, I don't think you're really much attracting love. So I think you need to be more practical, more confident, and especially you have to feel more comfortable with who you are when you speak. So people can feel comfortable when they talk to you. Do you see what I'm saying? This is right in the middle. Comfortable house. It's like they talking to someone they can trust. Part of my family, right? So when you want to attract love, you want someone to feel that way. Well, I'm not saying you want them to see you as a brother or as a sister, but someone they can trust on and feel comfortable with, to be around. That's how you can attract people to see who you are and start falling in love with you, right? Feeling comfortable around you. So be careful and make sure that you know how you don't make them feel uncomfortable around you, but make them feel comfortable when you have these talks with the people, right? For my couples, all right, for my Aquarius, my couples, I see something. I see two things. For my couples, you might have been discussing and having arguments. Maybe they're not that ugly, they're probably friendly, but you might have like to discuss things in a friendly way about the directions that your relationship is going to be taking, right? It might be someone or you or the other person or envy people around you guys that are bothering you, or you, whatever. Like sometimes even between couples, you guys can have that air of competitiveness. So one is feeling envy of what the other one have, but you know what, you guys are together, so why would you feel envy of your partner or your partner feel envy of you? So that's the first thing that I saw, right? Discussions about the direction you guys are taking also might be directions of someone getting pregnant, for example. So you guys are discussing and having friend discussions about, you know, having a baby, for example. That's another thing. So there's two things that I immediately see with the stork, right? So it's changing direction, and it has to be sometimes just with how you truly competitive one to another, and just stop it. You guys need to really have this relationship dynamics that go and work in favor for both of you. And the other one is maybe you guys are discussing something about, you know, getting pregnant, having a baby over and over again. So maybe you guys gonna have to really discuss this and work a lot in that relationship, right? Dynamic in there, and try to understand each other, be good to each other, right? And everyone has their challenges, and maybe someone is having trouble to have a baby and the other person doesn't understand it. So you guys need to really, really, you know, focus in that, how you guys relate to each other. So anyway, my Aquarius, I hope I help you in any way to see things a little bit more clearly and guide you a bit more. So I'll see you in April. A big kiss, much love and much light. See you. Ciao.